Hey party people, so we are headed to Seguin, Texas, where we are going to go to Burnt Bean. And Burnt Bean is one of the only barbecue places that has a Michelin star. And I've heard, yes, there is a wait, but it is good and it is worth it. So come along with us and we shall see if it's worth it. If you have not heard of Seguin, Texas, it is one of the cute little towns in Texas, which there are a gazillion of, and I love going to visit them because there's always something special to be found. Here in Seguin, obviously, like Burnt Bean's a thing, as you can tell from this line, but also what a cute little downtown area, and I would poke around and see what other businesses you could find that you could support. So I'm sitting in the car with my older son, and who's having his birthday today. Actually, his birthday's tomorrow, but we're celebrating all weekend. My husband and my younger son and me and my older son are kind of switching off who is in the shade, because even though they have shady spots in the line, what I want to tell you is it's so friggin' hot. This is Texas. Texas is like closer to the equator than most of the places that I've lived. Like, and if you don't think so, like, look at Texas. Texas should be in Mexico, okay? So, and I grew up living in California, and it gets hot there, but let me tell you. So, my one piece of advice is, if you're going to be in line, bring a hat, bring a sun hat or something like that, which I failed to do. My husband does have a ball cap. My youngest does not have a hat, and neither does my other son, because we did not know what to expect, right? We're like, oh, we're going to be there before it opens, and we heard that there's a little wait, it'll be fine. And then, thank you, Texas, like, it's hot. So, if you're going to go, bring a hat or something. A lot of people have umbrellas for shade, and essentially bringing their own shade, which is another good idea that I didn't do. Okay, so we just got out of Burnt Bean. I try not to film too much in a place, because sometimes, like, honestly, they don't like it. And we talked with the chef there for a few minutes. He's a very nice guy. And he had a good suggestion. He said, get the corn and the beans as a side and eat it together, which surprisingly, it was super good. So some of the favorites, we ended up getting brisket and ribs and turkey and sausage. My favorites, surprisingly, normally I like the brisket. I really like the ribs. I thought they were super good. Also, I liked the sausage. I'm a big jalapeno cheddar fan. What else? Yeah, I like the two sides. My kids did get the yes, we got the bacon, what's it called? The barbecue bacon or something like that. It's basically candied bacon. It was really amazing, and it's super thick cut. It was so good. My kids got the tater tots. It was like ranch tater tots or something like that. That was like a hash brown casserole to me. That was not like, you couldn't see actual tater tots. And for me, the best part of a tater tot is the fact that it is crunchy on the outside, and that you get that a little bit of a crunch. So for me, I could have passed on that. We also, that we have not had yet, we also got carrot cake. You know, it's my boy's birthday, so we did get a carrot cake and a German chocolate cake for the two kids, and my husband and I will have a bite of that just to see how we liked it. But yeah, they have other desserts there. They have like the traditional tres leche, and they had a banana pudding, right? Which is creamsicle cake too. Oh, that's right, creamsicle cake. The banana pudding is pretty standard. You will find that most barbecue places. But yeah, some of the other things like the creamsicle cake and the carrot cake that is not as common. Overall, would you guys say that this was a place you'd like to come back to?
I would, yeah.
Okay, so 1 yes.
Yes.
Cameron?
Yeah. The line, be prepared for the line.
Okay.
And if you're going to come and wait in line, bring an umbrella.
Yes. Okay, so I agree. So all 4 of us say that we would come back, but be prepared. Bring some shade with you. Bring either hats or some shade or something. It's going to be about a 2-hour wait, unless the other option is to like arrive at 9 a.m. when it's not as hot, and then you're the first to get in line. So if you wait for later in the day, I think the risk you run is that they might run out of stuff. And I was overhearing one of the gentlemen come out and talk in the line to some of us, and he was saying that some guy later in the day, he came up and he said, how much brisket do you have? And they said 3 pounds. And he goes, I'll take the rest. And how much ribs do you have? We have 5 pounds of ribs. I'll take that. And he essentially wipes them out. And that everyone else in line was like, what? The what? And so I know they do say that they have some frozen briskets you can take home and stuff that are ready to eat and things like that. But it would be a really disappointment if you waited in line 2 hours and then you didn't actually get to eat. So that's why I suggest going earlier in the day. We got there, 10:30? 10:40, and it opened at 11, but they actually opened a little bit early. So we will let you know how we like the cake. Hey friends, it's like a week or 2 after we went to Burnt Bean, and I wanted to wait a hot minute to give you my final assessment because I wanted to make sure we checked out the desserts. And also looking back, because we've been to several barbecue places here in Texas, I wanted to give you my opinion of the place. So I want to clarify something. So there are a couple barbecue places that have received a Michelin star and here in Texas. There's one in Austin called Llewellyn and Lewis, or Lewis and Llewellyn or something like that. And I have not been there yet. I've heard it's spectacular as well. But still, a Michelin star is something really special. So one of the things that I found was most special and quaint and lovely about Burnt Bean is that the chef came out and talked to us, and he is a trained chef. He's not like me, who's a home cook, but he's a chef. And I love that he combined the flavors of the barbecue with some other fancier things. We have to talk about the desserts for a hot second. So the cakes, we got one German chocolate cake and one carrot cake. These slices of cake were ridiculous. They were like the size of my head. And I usually let my kids get whatever dessert they want, and then I'll have a bite of each. You guys, I couldn't stop eating the cake. It was so good. And I think the next time we go, I might get a creamsicle, because now that sounds really amazing. Overall, yes, I would go to Burnt Bean again. My family loved it, and the ribs were incredible. The ribs were so good. And I'm hit or miss. Like, the ribs have to be really good for me to like it. Another thing that I thought was super quaint was there was a little lemonade stand. So it's a lemonade truck. It's a little trailer that attached to a pickup. And this sweet little girl, she looks like she's in high school. She has a lemonade stand. And she makes the best dang lemonade, let me tell you. And a ton of different flavors. I think I got like a prickly pear and something, I don't know. But it was perfect because we're waiting in the sun. As you could tell, this pale girl does not like spending a lot of time in the sun. And it was just a perfect addition to our day. So I would say do the little lemonade stand. That girl is so sweet, and support a local entrepreneur, right? And enjoy Burnt Bean. See what else is in the area. I know a lot of people talk about antiques in Seguin. I have not done that. But yeah, there may be other fun things for you to do. So this was a fun field trip for my family. Let me know if you like these restaurant reviews. You guys, I've been meaning to review, and I have all the footage for it. I just I don't know if it's in my heart to review it. There's an Italian restaurant that is in Dripping Springs that people rave about. And you guys, I have serious mixed feelings. And so let me know if you like these restaurant reviews, and I'll continue posting them. In the meantime, look out for another cooking video from me next week. All right, guys, love you so much. See you soon.